Today I want to talk to you about the greatest gift that you possibly can have. And everybody has it. And the reason why I want to talk about this today is because at my gym today, my martial arts gym, our jiu-jitsu, our MMA school, we've got a lot of guys fighting. And so being a retired fighter and a lot of young guys coming up, sometimes they ask for questions and guidance and so on. So today I want to talk about the greatest gift that you can possibly have, and we all have it. So it's going to be a kind of lengthy one. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and shoot over to IGTV and see the full-length video. If you're on Facebook, you're most likely going to see the whole video, so go ahead and just stay tuned. Or go to Outperform Training Academy on my YouTube channel. Sorry for the shaky camera, I'm driving. But what I want to talk to you about today is the power of never, ever, ever giving up. Now, let's get a little bit more specific. And so what I mean by that is I'm gonna talk about it in terms of a fighter, because we've got guys fighting tonight out of my gym. So as far as like an MMA guy, regardless of what you do in the ring tonight, whenever, you can never give up. If you never give up, you can never lose. Now, yes, I understand there's winners and there's losers. One guy gets his hand raised, the other person doesn't. But if you never ever give up, you can never ever lose. So let me break this down to you. At some point, you're going to grow up. You're going to not fight anymore. You're going to start living your life. Maybe you'll get married. Maybe you're already married. Regardless. Now, you see, I have neck problems. So you see, a lot of people have what they call demons or skeletons in the closet. That's a lot of unfinished business. Now, unfinished business mainly comes from quitting, okay? Now, you may be in a career where you've worked and you worked and you worked, say MMA, and you're physically incapable of continuing this journey. But that's not quitting. That's just being smart and not beating yourself into physical submission where you're retarded and you can't live your life. Because as hard as it is for you to understand, this is not what life is about. Now, right now, it means everything to you. But 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this is not going to mean shit to you, okay? When you start having children, you get married, you start doing things in life, you start seeing grandchildren, these are the things that are really important. These are the things that are going to bring tears of joy to your eyes that you've never seen before. Now, the high that the MMA gives you is different. It's an exciting high. It's addicting. I know, I've done it. But it's not going to bring the joy that you're going to have later on in life. So you need to learn when it's time to turn it off. Now, these skeletons in the closet I was talking about comes from people with unfinished business. That unfinished business is people who've quit. So take it from someone who's been to the pinnacle of their sport. I was able to fight for the UFC. Even after release from the UFC, I was able to fight for Bellator. And look, check this out. The biggest opportunities I've ever had were my worst performances. Worst. Do I regret that? Oh, of course, absolutely. Is there anything I can do about that? Absolutely not. That is done. I can't climb back into that ring. It doesn't matter if I'm still fighting. I can't go back into that fight. What is done is done. It is time to move on. Does it still bother me? Absolutely. I'm a human. I'll admit that to you. But does it control my life in a negative way? No. I do not allow that to happen. See, you're going to fail in life, and that's just the way it works. The way you deal with failure is by never giving up. I did absolutely everything that I thought was going to allow me to achieve greatness. I never thought that, yeah, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna sit out the rest of practice. I never went into a fight, was in the fight, and just thought, I'm just too tired. I'm just gonna have to quit. I can't do it, I'm gonna have to tap out, whatever. Never did I allow that in myself. That's what keeps my sanity. The skeletons in the closets from people giving up, that's what kills you later on in life. As a fireman now, we have to go to PTSD classes, post-traumatic syndrome, from seeing like too many dead bodies and things like that. We start to learn symptoms such as like anger issues, drinking problems, things that you don't understand why you're acting this way, and it's because of the PTSD. It's things that we've bottled up on the inside, insecurities, so on. That's the same thing with sports or anything in life. If you're resulting to anger problems and drinking and so on, and your vices are getting out of control, it is because you quit on yourself, and you know that deep down inside. Do I wish I had a better outcome when I had my opportunities? Yes. Can I walk around though with my head held high? Yes. Because I went to practice with stitches in my face. I went to practice with multiple concussions where I had no business being on the mat. I went to practice with broken bones. I went to practice with torn ligaments. I never stopped. I did absolutely everything I could to be the best I possibly could be. I'm not saying that you should do those things as far as get a concussion and go to practice and things like that. You need to be smarter. I'm sure now as I go back, I can create a laundry list of things that you can do, that I could have done to give me better results. But at that time, I mentally was so focused that I was trying to ensure myself that I was making the best effort to be the best I can. Those are the things that are saving me later on now in life. I don't have to sit there and regret, man, I didn't do this, or I could have done this. I gave it everything I had. And I look back sometimes, I'm like, God damn, that was stupid. I really shouldn't have done that, or I really shouldn't have done that, But that what gives me the ability to keep moving forward. That's what gives me the ability to now coach and help others through my mistakes. I had a friend of mine fight his first fight a couple of months back, and the only advice I gave to him was, whatever you do, don't give up. Don't give up. Fight with everything you have. And listen, he ate 3 million shots to the face. That man got beat so bad in punches that I've seen plenty of people just bow out and quit, and he never stopped. When I asked him afterwards, how's it feel? He says, I feel fantastic, and I remember what you said, never quit. See, he's able to walk around with his head high and keep training and pushing forward in life because he didn't quit. The odds were stacked against him. He was losing straight up. He couldn't breathe. He was hurt. They thought his jaw was broken. He never gave up. That's what I have for you. I'm telling you, fighters, CrossFitters, anyone who's in some type of competition, never give up. Give it everything you got. And I promise you, you will not be a failure. I promise you. Never stop grinding. Never give up when you're in the middle of the battle. That is what's going to come back to haunt you later on in life. Be smart. Stay strong. Good luck, everyone, tonight. I'm proud of all of you.